All right, here we go. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you have a second, please hit that subscribe button. Trying to build up to 1,000, that'd be awesome. Tonight we're going to do a video on the world's smallest Transformers that just came out. So back in 2006, this is what we had, and although they looked good and nice big figure, they weren't all in all very well detailed. Not long ago, you could go to stores like, I think these were at like the dollar stores, Dollar Tree. These were keychains. They had 4 different ones: Optimus, Bumblebee, Soundwave, and Megatron. And they were actually fairly detailed. Even had the single, I guess, Autobot logo on the shoulder. Can't get it to focus. Anyway, let's get him down the ground. There we go. Then, not long after that, another version came out. They were in these little bags, and they were even smaller. And they were actually fairly nicely detailed. Even the back of the figure had black tires versus the gray, which I liked. Even the smokestacks were painted silver. And once again, they had a single Autobot logo on the arm. Versus one on each arm. Now, I'm sorry, this one actually has it on both arms. That's right. The smaller version actually only had it on one arm. This one actually had it on both. Then, I thought these were some of the coolest you could find for the money, even though they don't transform. But then today, I find these guys. The world's smallest. I can't even get it to focus, it's so small. There we go. We got Optimus Prime with a card, and then I guess he can actually come out the back with this little door. And I bought Bumblebee. And there is also a Starscream version, but the one that I saw at the store was not very well painted, so I left him there, and I'll try to order one from the internet or something. But, God, these things are so tiny. There we go. So, we're gonna, the packaging, it's all sealed, which I'm going to open. And you have the Transformers logo, kind of like the G1 logo at the bottom of the original boxes. The card that he comes on, I guess you can call it a card, looks just like the G1 graphics. Then on the back, it just shows all 3 that you can order or buy. And the back of the packaging with the little door that you can open to get the figure out. I'm hoping. There's a stand in there too, though. So we're going to get these open and look at them in a little more detail. So here they are all lined up. I'm not even sure what to call these, but this was the first one that they had out of the dollar stores. And then he shrunk down to this little guy. And I think the little one is a little more detailed than the bigger one. And now you've got the world's smallest. And I don't know if you can see this, but he's actually fairly well detailed. He actually looks a lot like this one. His hands are almost the same. His head goes a different direction. This one he's looking left, and on this one he's looking right. Same thing with Bumblebee. Although Bumblebee's feet look more in proportion than in this version here, where they were like huge. But I like how they actually sit in the little card. Can you open those up? And
it's like a blister pack.
so he's got a little card and his door opens so you can get him out. Isn't that little? That is awesome. You can't turn ahead.
Oh.
Oh, they're so tiny. So to give you an idea of the difference in size, it's just awesome to me. Now they're quite expensive. I think Hobby Lobby might have these when they reopen, because I've seen some of the world's smallest stuff there. Glowworm and a couple others, but since they're not open right now, I don't know. But I found these at a collectible toy store here in Oklahoma City called Toy Base 10. And he had some G.I. Joe and I forget whatever else he had there. But I think they're really cool. So this size here was my favorite. I didn't actually care for these, although they were bigger. They weren't painted as well. I think there was more detail put into this size, and now even with this one, you can kind of see. It's not zooming in perfectly, but his face is painted. You even have the smokestacks painted. His feet are even painted.
And the tires are black.
Yeah, the tires are black on the back. Even shows where his hinges would be on the back of the legs. But he's so tiny. I mean, look at that to my finger. Anyway, really cool. There we go. Focus in. So, I think what I'm going to do is take this one out of my favorite category, and we're going to send him off in a blaze of glory. Be right back. All right, here we go.
It didn't do anything.
Oh, he didn't even do anything to him.
No.
He's tough. All right, well.
I say next time we put it between his legs and do it that way.
Just blow him apart.
Yeah. You
Alrighty.
try another one?
No, that's okay.